welcome. In this short webinar, hosted by Microsoft and Sierra Wireless, you will learn how to simplify Industrial IoT. I'm Thibaut Wachet, IoT specialist at Microsoft, covering the EMEA region. In June 2019, Sierra Wireless announced strategic collaboration with Microsoft to develop edge-to-cloud solution integrated with Azure and Azure IoT Central, which is Microsoft's SaaS solution for IoT. The objective of this collaboration was to simplify and accelerate time to value for IoT project. Octave solution from Sierra is an all-in-one platform allowing to connect assets to Azure using cellular connectivity. You want to know more about Octave? Over to you, Augustin.
Thank you, Thibaut, for the introduction. So Octave is Sierra Wireless's all-in-one platform for connecting industrial assets to the cloud. It lets OEMs and enterprises securely extract, orchestrate, and connect data from their equipments to their cloud infrastructure. What we're going to see is that Octave allows you to focus on your data and your business model, not on infrastructure. Make industrial IT development simple, and de-risk your IT deployments. So with Octave, scaling from proof of concept to commercial deployments in a predictable manner has never been so easy. Going a bit deeper, Octave first allows you to focus on your data. By providing this unique combination of devices, security, connectivity, data orchestration, and cloud APIs into a single platform, Octave allows you to focus on your data and on your use cases. There's no need for you to worry about rebuilding all the layers of an IoT infrastructure. So with Octave, what you get out of the box are IoT devices, which you can fully control through REST APIs, pre-provisioned global cellular connectivity and edge-to-cloud security, efficient protocols designed for IoT cellular applications, and a predictable and efficient pricing model. What this means is that when you first power on an Octave device, it connects in a secure and optimized fashion and becomes immediately available to run the use cases you expect it to deliver. Second, Octave simplifies your development phases. Octave really frees you and your team from the complexities of industrial IoT application development and significantly reduces time to market. The main set of features you get for this are: first of all, at the edge, native support of standard interfaces and protocols to connect your industrial assets, sensors, or even your own specific controller boards. You also get an edge and cloud computing engine with an easy programming interface that uses a common JavaScript framework. So you develop in the cloud and push the desired logic to your asset. There's no need for embedded development or firmware updates every time you want to make a simple change to your use case logic. And then cloud-to-cloud integration capabilities. With REST APIs, you can easily integrate Octave with any cloud infrastructure. And with Azure and Azure IoT Hub in particular, we do have specific connectors that we're continuously expanding in terms of capabilities to make end-to-end integrations easier and more powerful. Third, Octave really de-risks your deployments. You can start quickly and scale fast using a unique platform. This from your early developments to your mass production deployments. You can get up and running quickly with data from your assets to the cloud in a few hours. And from there, you can iterate and upgrade rapidly to the desired use case and then easily expand from that. With a unique platform, you can deploy and scale globally. You benefit from one single SKU for your global deployments, making logistics and purchasing really easy. You benefit from coverage in 160 plus countries over 6 continents without you having to handle at all anything related to the seller subscriptions. All of this in a platform which makes it easy to deploy device configurations to your whole fleet wherever your devices are in the world. And then you're able to reduce your total cost of ownership by simplifying operations. You get one single contract and one single global support structure. One single point to monitor, control devices as well as their cellular connectivity. All of this with stay in control of your costs and usage to make predictable return on investments. As a summary, With Octave, you can invest confidently with no surprises. You rely on a scalable, flexible, and easy to operate platform built on 25 years of experience in IoT. And you benefit from a predictable and efficient pricing model. It is for these unique reasons that Octave has been recently granted the IoT Innovation of the Year award by Mobile Breakthrough. With that, I have the pleasure to hand it over to Axibio, who will show you what they have been able to deploy based on Octave. Thank you very much.
Axibio, we are a young company. We design connected equipment and IoT infrastructures for the collection, treatment and recovery of bio-waste. Where people come to drop off their bio-waste, that waste is converted into points that can be redeemed for, bus tickets, swimming pool tickets or other advantages. We started to work with Sierra Wireless when we launched our first product. This first product was designed for professionals. At that moment, we needed a simple solution to collect data and to send it to the cloud. What I specifically needed for that solution to install the drop-off containers was to orchestrate the data. We have a lot of functions on that equipment and access control to authorize people to drop their waste, the scale. We need to collect data and to have a remote command on all those functions. Developing that solution without Octave would have been very difficult. I think maybe it would have taken 2 more years to put it on the market. Octave can help us to scale up the project. Once we have made the first proof of concept in France, we have the global IoT infrastructures to implement it worldwide.
What a great story from Axibio. You want to see how to make it happen with Octave? Let's now hear from Benjamin.
We've been working with Sierra on a joint offering based on Octave and Azure IoT Central, where we help people build end-to-end solution. If we take the example of a company that's in the business of shipping artwork, they want to monitor in real time the condition of their assets, of their shipments. It's, like I said, it's a journey. So they need to build or source a connected product. With the Sierra Wireless offering, it's actually pretty easy to build such a connected object. With Octave, they can configure easily the asset tracker, the asset tracking device, so that they get the data they need. Vibration, maybe they care about vibration for their paintings. And then with the Microsoft offering, they can route this data, route this information into their existing systems. They probably have an existing ERP. We've seen many customers with similar solutions. They have an existing mobile application. They want to extend this application with IoT capabilities. Last but not least, the partner ecosystem, right? You get Octave, you get Microsoft Azure IoT Central, and you get our partner ecosystem where you can get help really to build your applications and your solutions. The main benefit of this solution and how it differentiates is it's really, you can start thinking about IoT as a service, right? You don't worry about operating your devices, keeping them up to date. You don't worry about deploying and rolling out your own cloud, your own IT infrastructure. You get IoT as a service. You get Octave, Azure IoT Central, one bundle, one single solution, and you start building your applications on top of it. It's essentially just as a service. No more CapEx. You turn everything into OpEx. Our solution is pretty unique in that everything is managed, right? All the way from the connectivity to the data orchestration to the applications that you run on top of your IoT data streams. It's all managed with Octave and IoT Central, and you can start now and you can start focusing on really what matters to you, your business.
Thank you, Benjamin. So in summary, with Octave we have an all-in-one solution, scalable globally, with end-to-end security and out-of-the-box IoT cellular connectivity to Azure. If you want to get started with Octave and Azure, learn more, please check the following website on the slide. Thank you so much for your time. Let's unlock your IoT potential.